Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Smakemake series. I'm Marcos Morgan, I will be your host. So far in this series, we covered how rules apply different functions to the input files. However, in every case, the parameters that we pass to these functions have been fixed. And this can be a problem if we want to test how these parameters affect the output of our pipeline. In this video, we are going to talk about how to pass, change, and specify parameters for the functions in your pipeline.
Let's dive into it. Let's start with the following bind rule that takes the two files sample A and sample B and merge them into file all. Here we're using the Linux awk command. There's nothing special about this function. I just want to use it as an example, but first I want to show you how it works. When we launch this pipeline, we get an error message. This is a common problem. The problem is that awk command uses the curly brackets, and Smakemake may confuse this with a wildcard. But to solve this, we need just to use double curly bracket as I'm showing now. When we launch the pipeline, the rule is run and the file all is generated. If we inspect file sample A, we see it has one line. File sample B looks similar, and file all is just their concatenation. Let's modify the command so that only the second string in the files get concatenated, and we do it this way. The pipeline launches, the file all is generated, and only the second string of each file is present in the output file. However, the ideal situation would be not to have this hard encoded in the shell command, but rather have it as a variable that we can adjust as we need. So let's go ahead and do this using params. Now when the pipeline launches, params gets replaced by 2, and we get the same result as before. But we can take this even further and add now more than one parameter, and we can give them names to place them wherever we want in the shell command. To do this, we need to add the name of the variable after a dot within the curly bracket. The pipeline launches, the rule is run, the parameters are replaced as requested, and the all file now have both columns 2 and 3. The neat thing is that we can also name our inputs. In this way, we can customize the order in which the inputs are arranged. As before, we need to specify the name of each input after a full stop within the curly brackets. The pipeline launches and the rule is run. Note that here we inverted the order of the input files, and the lines in the all file are inverted as well. And what works for the inputs and parameters also works for the output, as you could imagine. In this example, we are even using the outputs in different parts of the shell command. As you can see, we have as much flexibility as we want. As you can imagine, we are just getting started with parameters. In the next video, we will cover the config file to consolidate all of your parameters in one place. I will see you there, and don't forget to subscribe.